Hello and welcome back to our channel. I am Rafael.
I am Mia. We're the founders of Mall Portugal, a buyer's advisory company that helps you buy like a local.
Today we'll be talking about the new rules for applying to the Golden Visa program here in Portugal, now in 2022, and try to explain some of the most common questions our clients usually address us.
First, in a nutshell, what is the Golden Visa program and who can apply?
A quick disclaimer, at Mall Portugal we just deal with the property investment option, and this is also the choice of most of the applicants, as over 94% of the total Golden Visa applications stands for property.
And for investing in properties, there are different thresholds available that can qualify you for this program. These thresholds change accordingly to the age and the location of the property.
At this point, we need first to consider where the property is. The qualified locations for 2022 includes the so-called interior territories and the low-density territories. Madeira and Azores Islands are included in this last group.
And then we must consider the age of the property. If it is older than 30 years old, or it is less than 30 years, or is it newly built?
Altogether combined, location and age of the property means that your threshold will start either at 280,000 euros or it will be starting at €500,000. Altogether combined means that your threshold will start at 280,000 euros if your choice is being in the interior territory and go for a property older than 30 years old, or it will start at 350,000 euros if in low-density territories, again for a property older than 30 years old. And that also means that you will need to do a renovation project in your property, and both investment combined with renovation project needs to reach out the threshold.
What's good about these options is that you have the chance to potentially increase the value of your property by doing a renovation project, and that no matter what will be included and considered for the threshold.
Now, if your choice is to invest in a new property or newer than 30 years old, then your threshold will start at 400,000 euros if in the interior territories, or at €500,000 if in the low-density territories.
If you're still not sure what areas in Portugal qualified for Golden Visa, we've created an interactive color-coded map that listed all the qualifying and non-qualifying area in Portugal. You can find this map on our website. We'll have it linked below. Make sure to check it out, as it will give you a better idea of where you should be looking.
In case your choice is to invest in a commercial property, then you will not be limited in terms of location and can include the main cities also, like Lisbon or Porto, as well as the coastal areas like Algarve, for instance.
Independently of the threshold of your choice, you can still decide to buy one or divide your total investment into two or more properties.
And just like before 2022, one investment is valid for the entire direct family, and obviously all the benefits are exactly the same as before.
You can still live, work and study in Portugal if that is your choice. Otherwise, you can just travel to Portugal and stay a minimum of 7 days per year, or eventually 14 days combined in 2 years, during the 5 years of the Golden Visa program.
You can still move freely and in all Schengen areas and travel visa-free for more than 180 countries in the world. Also, you will have access to the European standard public healthcare system and education.
Remember, one investment only is valid for all of your direct family members. We recently posted a Golden Visa 2022 update video on our TikTok, and we have received many questions about specific regulations about Golden Visa. So today we will be answering all the questions here. If you want to invest in Portugal via the Golden Visa program, then the minimum threshold needs to be cash. The idea of the Golden Visa program is to allow overseas investment to inject into the Portuguese economy. If the amount exceeds the threshold, then you can take a mortgage on the remaining amount.
Being in the interior territory or in the low density territory doesn't mean being in the middle of nowhere. Portugal is a small country and it's easy to reach out any place of the country by highway. So this can be close to a main city or close to a beach or a coastal area. Yes, you can rent out your property. It's your property, so you choose what to do with it. If your choice is to rent it out, yes, you can do it either on the short term, mid term, or also on the long term market. No, we are not lawyers, so we do not provide legal advice. Although once you become a client of ours, then you tap into our network, and that also includes lawyers that we trust and usually refer our clients. Yes, all the process of acquiring a property and submit your application for the Golden Visa program can be done remotely from the country that you are living. One exception, you would need to come later on for collecting your biometrics.
If your Golden Visa application includes your children, then you must remember your children must be no older than 18 years old by the end of the 5th year of the Golden Visa, unless it can be proven that they are still financially depending on you. Usually, how our clients decide whether they should go for D7 or Golden Visa when they have the financial means to do both is that whether they have the need to travel or go back to their home country regularly. For Golden Visa, obviously, it's more flexible. We will be producing a video on D7 visa soon, so if you have any questions, please leave it in the comment below.
At the end of the 5th year, you can choose between the permanent resident card or the citizenship. And for that, you would need to pass a A2 level Portuguese exam.
If you have any questions regarding the new requirements for the Golden Visa, please leave them in the comments below. We'll be sure to get back to you as soon as we can.
If you're interested in purchasing a property in Portugal and would like us to help you, please email us or schedule a complimentary discovery call using the links in the description below.
Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you found this video useful. We'll be posting informative videos every week and you don't want to miss them.
Connect with us on Instagram and TikTok too. We are quite active on both. See you in the next one.
See ya!